Hello, this is Coffee Break with Ninita, a daily guide of coping skills that gets us through by making us strong. We brought up on Monday about the challenging situations that come our way in life, where we try hard to overcome them, to resolve them, to find ways by using any kind of skills we can find our way to overcome the challenges that in the end we find ourselves failing. Yes, this week we are focusing on such situations that leaves us with that bitter sense of failure. If in the beginning of a challenging situation we decide it is too much for us and we are not going to enter the challenge, that could be a very good idea. And it can be a really good decision that either is based on fear or is based on past life experiences. If it is based on fear, it is not going to benefit us as much as if we take the challenge and fail in the end. Taking risks, we see even in little children, is part of growing up. When we see individuals that avoid taking risks, sort of playing it safe, they might not get that feeling of disappointment, but at the same time, they're missing out because they are preventing themselves from getting into the opportunities that I brought up on Monday. Those opportunities that do not present themselves unless we experience that kind of disappointment, of feeling lost, of feeling reaching a dead end, of having no hope, of having that kind of experience of broken dreams, of failing, like I said before. So if we don't take risks and we do not take challenges in life, externally, we might find ourselves living a very safe way. But internally, we might find ourselves losing possibilities of finding opportunities to grow. But if we take risks that even if we overestimated ourselves and we thought we were able to overcome, or risks that we thought wrongly and never thought that they will go the wrong way, all these kind of situations that lead us to that place of sometimes feeling despair, of feeling no hope, of feeling there is nothing more that we can try that will work, everything we try fails, that kind of feeling. If instead of going to survival mode, attack avoidance, feeling sorry for ourselves, if we don't do that, but we take the following steps, we are going to see how such a terrible, terrible, terrible experience can empower us and energize us and prepare us for something we never saw ourselves being part of something good, something great we never saw ourselves being part of. For the husband or the wife that feels the marriage has reached an end and is despair, taking action even if it doesn't get to the results that we wish, as long as he or she doesn't fall into that survival mode of attack avoidance, as long as anger, rage, revenge, or helplessness, giving up, quitting, as long as we try carefully not to let ourselves go through those waterfalls, and instead take the following steps we're going to talk about. I will mention them today, but we will further discuss them on Friday. If we take those steps will take you to great opportunities. And those steps are: first, find an expert. Find someone that you feel can serve you as a coach of taking you in a place that feels not so lonely. It can be professional, it can be a spiritual father, and sometimes you have to search, shop around. You will know in your heart and in your soul when you find that expert. What are you going to do with that expert? Then you're going to take on your own an inventory, write it down, of what has happened, the story from before the challenge presented itself up to now. Write it down. And then go on step 3. Bring it up to that expert. Share it with that expert. Talk about it. Listen to what he or she has to say. Feel those emotions. Get into a deeper level of what has happened to you as you went through that. And then, step 4, together with your expert, discuss options, course of action, alternatives. What can you do? And 5th, with the help and the coaching of that expert, start taking action to get yourself not out of the challenge, but out of how you're feeling. We will talk more about it on Friday. Until then, have a time of bringing yourself, if you are in this situation, away from falling into survival mode.
We thank you for listening to Coffee Break with Ninita. Our goal is to help our StayWHOLE community work through their challenges. Please join this cause by supporting us on Patreon. You can do that for the price of just 1 cup of coffee per month. Just click on the Patreon link in the podcast description below, or simply visit us at www.patreon.com/StayWHOLE. We appreciate you and hope we can help you stay whole.